Hey, what is going on? I am Sean Scott, and I'm excited, man. I'm really excited. Doing this, um, doing this YouTube channel is something that's really been on my heart for a while. I got my do or die hat on. Uh, this is from Rob Deerdick. You know, the whole point of this channel is really to connect with more my like-minded people, right? Like happy, healthy, wealthy, wise. I mean, it's really the what I try to think about every day, and it's brought me to some amazing information, incredible people to really listen to, that are doing great things, man, like great things. And I just want to share stuff like that with you guys, as it comes to me. I mean, as an example, I'm 48 years old, right? And fun has it's always kind of eluded me, like I like fun. And for me it's fun to talk to people. I've been in sales, I've run some businesses, things like that. And ultimately, fun has really kind of eluded me. I liked going kayaking, and uh, when I got my bankruptcy in 2010, I mean, I think I went 30 times that summer. Like it was the thing that I did to just get away. And then I got with my wife the next year, and we went probably like 10 or 15 times for the next couple years. And then it just started to fade off. It just started to just not be as fun, I guess. Whatever the problems were, whatever the things were that stopped it from being fun. And now, about 7 years later, we're literally going to marriage counseling. And, the counselor is like, Sean, you need to go start having fun. So my wife and I got bikes, right? And we actually started to walk. Fun for me is being successful, right? Like attaining goals. And that's fun, but come on, man. Like it's not the same thing as being on a bike ride with your wife going through the woods, and seeing beautiful scenery and just feeling the wind on your face and having fun. Like this is the stuff that we've been doing now. It's fun for me to get up at 5 in the morning and start, my miracle morning with meditation. And, then I do my affirmations. Then I actually do visualization where you take time during your day to literally plan your day out in advance, right? Like if I know I'm talking to some people today, I've got, some assessments, some health assessments, or some sales calls. I visualize for 10 minutes that going well, right? Literally that being a closed sale, that being a new client that we're working with. And it happens a lot, right? Like it's pretty amazing how these things work so well. So anyways, going back to the fun, happy, right? We're just going to kind of work on the happy part because that's been just a miracle for me this year to this summer, honestly. Since after I got COVID in August, right? In August, I got COVID. I was at a business meeting. I was in Atlanta, Georgia. There was, 10,000 people there. And I came back and I had COVID the next week, which was a bummer, like a real big bummer. But it really did a few things for me. One, you know, I mean, I couldn't breathe and I was coughing for 3 weeks, and that sucked. But what it did is right during that time. As a matter of fact, I had it in August. So in August 22nd was my birthday, and I turned 48. And as I turned 48, I started to reflect on the past year and say, did I do better than the year before? Right? Like, did I make a difference in the year before? And the answer was yeah. We'd helped some people with with their health, and ultimately losing weight and feeling better about themselves, and that's phenomenal. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that. But me as a person, did I feel like I really had grown? And the answer kind of made me a little bit sad, and I didn't really feel like I'd grown as a person that much. Like I was busy doing good stuff, and busy making a difference and that type of a thing, which is good, really good. And you can have, some incredible days and, success from that. But me as a person, was I working on myself? Was I getting healthier? Was I pushing myself beyond just, not having a big belly anymore? Was I tapping into the potential that's really there by wisdom, right? Like wisdom, listening to other people that have done it, people that have done it way more than I have even imagined. Well, not anymore. Now I'm starting to imagine that, right? Now I'm starting to really understand that there's a lot more and that we live in a kingdom, right? We live in abundance. If you're a believer like myself, I mean, I'm a Christian. It's, you'll find that out through me. I definitely believe in Jesus, and he's changed my life. He stopped me from having ulcers when I went to jail. I went there with the scariest things in the world. I was 21 when I went in, and like I said, I'm 48 now. So stopped me from ulcers as I went in there. I was having bleeding ulcers, literally bleeding, when I was 21 years old, and that ended, right, because of Jesus. So I have come and gone. I've gone through the roller coaster of, okay, I'm a believer. I'm the guy at church that is greeting people and ultimately trying to show not just the enthusiasm but the love of God to other people. And I had 3 marriages during that time of going through this stuff. And then I had a bankruptcy because I had given up. I stopped going to church. I stopped, listening to the word. Quite honestly, I started reading books that started to make me crack, and ultimately, I ended up falling on my face. 2010 had my bankruptcy, and it kind of crippled me. It crippled me for a little while. It also put my dreams aside, where I said, you know what? I don't really think that I do want that anymore. That led me, I did pretty well. I had a 3-family apartment building, which is not great, but for me, it was a successful thing. That was what I wanted to do, and I went and got it. And I lost it, right? Like I lost it totally. So that was really tough. But praise God, he never leaves us or forsakes us, right? So ultimately, we were able to get things started from there. So forgive me. I literally just had to pause that. My phone rang, and my wife just had a surgery. We've been together. It'll be 11 years in January. And that was kind of when things started to. I had a lull. When we got together, I had given up. I had literally given up on my success dreams. I was just gonna sell cars and make a living and be fine. Well, I found out really quick that I can't just sell cars. The entrepreneur spirit. That's the whole heart of what this channel is. It's for the entrepreneur spirit, right? The one that is saying, look, I'm not cut out to just work for somebody else for the rest of my life. I'm here to do something more. It's about the systems that are out there today. It's not really about making something brand new anymore. It's about using the systems that are in place to be able to use as a tool to get where you want to go, right? Like online, the phones, right? Zoom, all these different things are incredible. Affiliates and all these other things that are out there. There's a lot of ways to be able to generate income. So quickly, I started to kind of fade off. I don't want to sell cars anymore. I did it for about 6 years, and now, like I said, January is going to be, I didn't think I did actually say that. In January, it's going to be 5 years that I've been able to work at home, wearing shorts, not caring about covering my tattoos, because I had to cover my tattoos when I was selling cars. I had to wear a tie, and I got tattoos, man. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to have to wear a tie. That's just not my thing. No offense to anybody that does, right? I just don't want to wear one ever again. So we're there. So anyways, this was really just designed to be an introduction. I am going to go pick up my wife at the hospital, which we have an incredible relationship today. We are having fun, right? Like we got our bikes, I think month and a half ago, and we've gone like, I don't know, 8 to 10 times. I'll have to actually go count it. We started walking August 25th, and I remember it well because I had just had my birthday and was reevaluating myself as far as did I grow from this past year as a person. Things got better, business was growing, things were good, but me as a person, was I getting better? And to where I want to take things in my life, I couldn't take them at that level anymore. I had to grow, right? Like I had to change. I had to adapt and become better. And I'm not there by any means. But I'm in a pattern and I'm on the right road, right? Like I know I've got the vehicles and I'm on the right road now to be able to get where I want to go. And that's what we're talking about, right? Is being on the right roads, whatever that is. And I'm here to kind of talk about different things, for happy, your mindset. What are you doing? What are you doing to make yourself feel good, to be happy, to enjoy your life, right? Don't just go after success. I was listening to Tony Robbins, and he had said something that was so profound to me. And I just kind of really hit me hard, and he was like, what does it matter if you succeed, but you're not happy? And he said, look at Robin Williams, right? Like somebody that we all admire, somebody that made us all laugh and feel good. When we were watching him and spending time doing, enjoying him, he was struggling in his own skin. And we didn't even know that. I mean, who cares if you have success and you're not happy? So we start with happy, right? Like let's live this life to the best that we can, right? Healthy, our bodies. This is all we got, man. We got one body, right? Healthy mind, body, finances. Wealthy. Wealthy doesn't have to be about being a multi-billionaire. It's really just about being able to sustain yourself so you don't have to live in the system that's out there that is forcing us to do some things that we don't always want to do, right? And wise. Let's listen. Let's pay attention. Let's watch podcasts on people that are going to push us a little bit, that are going to encourage us to want to do more, right? And quite honestly, this is my few videos. I made, man, when I look at my phone, I have over 500 videos from 2 minutes long to 15 minutes long while I'm just driving in the car. Never recorded them. I'm sorry, I recorded them, but I never shared them with anybody. They were just mine. And now it's time to start connecting with people because I know there's other people out there like me. And that is what this channel is all about. That's what we're here to do. So I'm going to go get my wife, and I'm excited about that. I'm going to get to take care of her, hand and foot, hand and foot. Yeah. For the next like week or so while she recovers. And I'm grateful to be able to do that because I got an amazing wife who's trying to be the best she can be. Right. And that starts with us. That starts with somebody leading the torch. It takes a spark to light a fire. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I look forward to continuing to do this and being out here. So subscribe to my channel, man. Subscribe. And as we make new stuff, we'll be, you'll get to hear it. I'm going to try to do this pretty regularly, and, try to keep them between like 10 and 15 minutes, something like that. There may be some times that we go a little further than that, and that's cool with me too. But that's what it's all about. Happy, right? Live your life to the best you can. Healthy, your body, it's all that you got, right? Your mind, wealthy, make some money. If that's something that you want to do, if you're happy with what you're doing, hey, this still be for you, right? We're just going to be enjoying each other's company. And wise. God bless. Have a great day.